Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mishra, and if you're new here, I do videos about budgeting, personal finance, and my debt-free journey, the good and the inevitable bad. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna budget my first kind of paycheck of November. So I do have a 9 to 5. I work as the director of operations for a media company, but aside of that, I do have side income. So I do other stuff that brings additional income. And that's what we're going to budget today. So I don't have a set day that I normally get these funds. They do come somewhere at the beginning of the month. So that's kind of like my first source of income for the month. And what I do is I normally do my month budget in a spreadsheet, but when I'm doing my paycheck budget, I use YNAB. So YNAB is You Need a Budget. I do have a link if you are interested in checking it out and getting a free trial. It gives you 30 days, 34 days free, and then you can choose to subscribe after. And if you do, then I'll get a month free for my subscription. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I would love, love, love to have you follow along with my journey of managing my finances and paying off debt. But anyways, let's just get into the paycheck budget in YNAB. So for this paycheck or side income paycheck, we have $1,550 that we are able to assign. But what I just wanted to show you first is the money available tab. So I do a zero-based budget, but I like to say that just because I do a zero-based budget doesn't mean that my bank account ends up having no money at the end of the month. And so this is just to show you that even though it's a new month, I do still have these funds in my bank account. So that just goes to show that my bank account doesn't have $0 in it. So just to let you know that a zero-based budget doesn't necessarily mean that you use every single dollar at the end of whatever month that you're budgeting for. But anyways, let's go to all. And first of all, I always give tithe to my local church. So we'll assign $155 there. Then we're left with $1,395. And so the first thing I do is think about, okay, do I have any bills? And so it just so happens that I do have this bill and this bill, so my Ys and my OPUC, but I already allocated money from October for those bills. So I don't need to worry about that. So then the next thing I go to is food and gas. So we're basically going to budget for the next 2 weeks. And if we go down here for groceries, I normally budget $200 per week. So we're going to budget $400. And then for fuel, I normally budget $50 a week. So we're going to budget $100, even though I really don't think I'm going to use that much, but that's fine. We can always use it for other things or for fuel later on in the month. So we have $895. Okay, so last month I didn't get to save as much as I had wanted to because I had some stuff that had come up. I had a business expense of $170 that I hadn't really budgeted for. So that's okay. So we'll just go down to savings. And if I could save $200 at this time into my retirement or whatnot, then yeah, I'll do that. So it's $200. And then debt. So because I do have extra money in this paycheck, it would be good for me to get ahead of some of that and put $200 towards my debt. So I am going to assign up here $200 onto my Neo credit card. And then let me see. What do I have left? Okay, so I have $495 left. Okay, so my kids, I do need to get them winter stuff. And then also, I just want to assign the amount of money that I would normally for the month. So I budgeted $100 for my kids, but now I'm thinking that including winter stuff, $100 is not going to be much or enough, I should say. So I'm going to actually put $200 in that category for now. So I have $295. What else? So my miscellaneous category, I think I will fund some of that. So maybe I'll do, okay, 2 weeks. Yeah, maybe I'll do $150 for that. And then I have $145 left. Oh, my son has a birthday party. So we'll budget the $50 that I have for gifts. And then I still have $95 left over. Oh, eating out, dining out, we're doing that. Okay, so I'm actually going to put $100 in this because that's for the 2 weeks. And then I am going to decrease this by the $5 so that I've budgeted everything. So $145. So we're down to $0. So we've assigned every dollar from our paycheck and given it a name basically. And what I am hoping is that we kind of stay, or not we, but me specifically, are able to stay in these categories. And then I don't have to do too much moving around of funds or assigning money to different categories. So that was quick, not too hard. But yeah, that was my first paycheck for the month of November. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I would love, love, love to have you follow along with my journey of managing my finances and paying off debt. And if you think someone would like to use YNAB, forward this video to them. And anyways, see you in the next paycheck. Bye.